Hello and welcome to this episode of CMPAC Spotlight. And for those of you who have been tuning in, you already know this is the show where we introduce you to many of our producers here on Access 21 and give you a little glimpse behind the scenes into who they are. And tonight in the studio with me is Mr. Jashun Gaddy. Welcome, Jashun.
Thank you. Thank you. Very nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, you're welcome. And this is not your first rodeo, not this interview,
no.
not the show you have
Nope.
done on Access, but even in college, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was a broadcaster major, class of '98.
Okay.
And in 2001, I actually suffered from a brain aneurysm during my senior year, which took me out for 3 years. But back in 2004, I returned back to East Carolina in fall of '05. I graduated and stuff too. So.
Oh, that's awesome,
Yes.
Jashun. That is an awesome accomplishment.
Thank you.
Especially after something as traumatic as a traumatic brain injury.
And actually, it's actually acquired because traumatic brain injury is when a blunt force hits the brain.
Okay.
Acquired is internal, so
Okay.
like strokes and aneurysms and stuff where the blood vessel bursts. Now that's acquired.
And like I said, it just seems like you are a fighter.
Thank you.
And fighting back is awesome. It's such an awesome example. That's what you talked about on one of your shows, right?
Yes, and it's great that this station was actually one of the first steps after once I got with my vocational counselor and we're trying to figure out what to do.
What to do.
And so I think I attended one of the orientations. This was back in '07, '08 or
Wow,
whatever.
okay.
So I've been with the station on and off for a long time.
Yeah.
And so, and then I love the station because the support is just really, it's genuine. You know, it's such a smaller environment, and people are really, everybody here is serious about that. They're not here just to waste time. They're here because they want to do something. They want a show. They're motivated, you know.
What would you say to anyone who wants to get into this industry, whether they've had a brain injury or not? And then what would you say to those who may have had some kind of injury?
I would say to people that wants to get in the industry, do not get discouraged. You may have to go all around the world to get to one spot that may just be an internship, but it's worth it.
Glad you were here today, and glad that all of our audience got a chance to, hear your story, a little bit of your story, and be standing by to see exactly what you're going to do in the future.
Yes.
So thank you. Thank you.
All right.
All right, and you guys, thank you so much for being here as well. And we hope that you will consider coming down to Access 21 and becoming a producer yourself. You've heard Jashun's story, and so let's hear your story. So we'll talk to you the next time on CMPAC Spotlight. Have a great evening.